Hello, Leo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of May of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to do a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Leo I'm reading for. Okay, we had a couple cards jump. Trust that things have gone full circle with the universe energy, and it is time for a new beginning. It just takes a little bit of time because with beginnings come endings. And if this involves other people, continue to let your light shine, where you may be opening up to a new path or new connections with others by mid-May of 2020. So Leo, people see you letting your light shine. Continue to do so. You guys are like a light. You guys are outgoing, caring, loving people. All right, so in the center of the circle spread, I'm going to put those cards away. We have a Leo who is looking at and maybe overly focused on the energies of obstacles and challenges. This almost makes me feel as though this is the epidemic. Leos are kind of looking at these obstacles and challenges. And remember, when we see this card, this is actually Spirit saying, hey, if something isn't working out, it's because the timing isn't right. So step beyond the obstacles and challenges and continue to shine is the advice for Leo. And I think you'll be doing so mid-May of 2020. Yeah, because this Leo here, especially during the week of the 18th of May of 2020, they're starting to recognize the story of their life. The high priest is looking at the story of his or her life and is recognizing how far they have come. This Leo may be thinking about how far they have come. And they are in the moment of the number 5. So this is like a desire to take a leap of faith, but being held back because of these obstacles in some way with family and friends is what I'm hearing. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, yes, if you were questioning your partner or a partner by, I can't get a date. I'll just say during either the week of May 18th of 2020. That's kind of what I'm getting here. There is some form of destiny here. Wisdom. Recognizing, thankfully, I have come into connection with my destiny because of the obstacles that are happening, and I'm researching where we're going to kind of lead things towards next during the second half of May of 2020. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have the number 4 and authority. So, Leo, you are being guided to create a solid foundation, but without too much intensity during the second half of May of 2020. You are where you were meant to be, and Spirit saying give thanks to the wonderful blessings in your life, especially in the area of family and friends during the second half of May of 2020. For in the actions position, it isn't about really taking action. It's more about freeing yourself from old emotions. The number 8 is jumping out at me. This tells me that this is a time with the infinity symbol to figure out, am I going to continue to repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles because of old emotions, or am I going to let them wash away and start anew, where I can step into a higher, better path in my actions position? So there's a lot of deep thought here. Probably a moment of pause because of people not being able to come together or waiting for the right timing. Now, in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, we have things happening quickly. So it's like you're kind of taking action to free your mind, and then boom, that's when things start coming in. And emotionally, you might be like, okay, I've come this far, I created this, I'm going to make sure these guidelines and boundaries are in place. For I know I'm being blessed with this moment of pause with my partner or in connection to another, but that the obstacles were blocking people from moving forward, right? This is a time of self-awareness. And we have a Leo here in the subconscious position, feeling as though they are suffering in silence because of the obstacles. But Spirit's saying, fear not, Leo. Your destiny in connection to another or others is coming your way, and they all may show up very quickly when energies start to move forward again, maybe by the end of May of 2020. So in the day-to-day aspects position, Leo, remember, you planted some seeds. The seeds are growing and sprouting. And as things evolve spiritually, as things line up in a beautiful way, there's just going to be a bit of a waiting game, right? Because of the obstacles. So try not to get frustrated or stubborn or try to take authority over how things are going to happen. That's what a lot of people are going to want to do now. It's a very karmic time. What will be as a result of what has been and where we are now. Can we clear ourselves from that and now move into the next 20 or 30 years with a new way of doing things? Wow, so there's a lot going on in the mind of this Leo. It's really a time to exercise, to do something you enjoy doing, to research how things are going to, how people are going to come together and when the time will be right. Trusting that this moment of pause is really just a reflection of giving thanks to those in your life, of really missing them. And in your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying we're giving you the strength to walk in energies of material and spiritual prosperity, knowing with the number 6 that success is inevitable, but that whatever's been making you feel down having to do with these obstacles and challenges, recognize that this is actually a moment of pause before things start happening really quickly. So in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same Psychic Tarot deck, this is representing around the 16th to the 23rd of May of 2020. We have a very motherly figure, maybe more than one mother, maybe a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, someone who wants to give birth to a family or children. And Spirit is telling everyone to just kind of remain patient, for it is a time of planning, right? With wisdom in the thoughts, looking at how far you've come, what you've created in the previous chapters in your life, and now what the next chapter is going to look like. Yeah, I feel like this Leo is kind of sitting in solitude and they're frustrated. They are dealing with some form of temptation. They are looking at their material harvest, what they put together, and they are very grounded. But they are, this person I feel, Leo, this could be you. Or you're being guided to with the crown chakra opening up in the second half of May of 2020. Pray to Spirit and watch for the signs and synchronicities, for eventually there will be the fulfillment of your wishes. So the truth really is that you may have caused yourself some form of mental conflict because you're excited about getting together with the energies of recognition and reward, right? You put the effort in. And you want to celebrate. You want to rejoice in celebration, but you're feeling trapped or stuck because of obstacles and challenges like the pandemic. So by the week of the 25th of May of 2020, Spirit's saying stand your ground, let go of old unhealthy patterns, behavior, cycles, thoughts, feelings, emotions, or memories. Remain patient and balanced. For your light will shine and harmony will come, and your passion will be ignited as love begins, having to do with your personal achievements and home environment. By the end of maybe the last week of May of 2020, you guys are going to feel very spiritually strong amidst changes. There's a little bit of fear here in the area of financial or the material. Oh, maybe having to do with someone who's very intuitive, someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There's emotional loss, worries, and concerns regarding another. And you're being guided to listen to your intuition. Pray to Spirit, free me from this disruption in my soul and help me to open my heart to another, or help me to help another open their heart. who's been maybe closed off, and continue to have hope in the second half of May of 2020 that indeed there will be positive movement forward, triumph, and success. There is definitely a message here too. Not allow yourself to become discontent or bored, for that could cause energies of deception and jealousy and all that fun stuff. New things are coming, and the wisdom will come as well, though it may take until the end of the month. Maybe somebody's waiting for their governor to change things up. All right, so I'm going to clarify by bringing in the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. This will clarify some of the elements and or signs, astrological signs of those whom by which Leo will be dealing with during the second half of May of 2020. Good stuff, though. Yeah. Okay, so think of this as a rebirth. Oh my gosh, that's what I've been talking about. It's like the past is burning away because, old actors, old businesses, brick and mortar businesses, they're dying away so that we can all go through an awareness of our soul purpose, who we were sent to this earth to be remembered for. So some are going to feel, okay, hold on, download. Okay. So Leos, this is a time of a rebirth. This is a time for obstacles and challenges are happening because we need to each go through our own personal rebirth, right? We need to recognize what was, that is gone, and now what will be as we come into an awareness of where we have been and now where we are going towards next. So this is in Leo's thoughts, especially from, I'm getting the 16th to the 23rd of May. Obtaining more wisdom about an ending or a major transformation. This Leo has gone through a major transformation and they're ready to move forward into a new chapter, but the situation epidemic-wise is causing what feels like obstacles and challenges, but really it's a moment of pause to go through a rebirth, to recognize this is the chapter of an exciting new beginning for some Leos during the second half of May of 2020. So with the High Priest here, this is about, again, researching the next chapter, coming into connection with those whom are meant to be in our destiny, our family, our friends, our nieces, our nephews, our children, their children, and so on. So watch this energy a little bit, Leo, as you create a solid foundation and connection to another or others. Try not to come off too authoritative, but instead think about the truth of what can now be. I just got a bunch of stumbling stuff too. So, okay. In the actions position, remember we talked about letting go of old emotions, recognizing one's skills, recognizing and researching something having to do with finances or things of the material. Hoping that this new journey will help others to make a new decision in connection with you is what I'm hearing. So in the emotional aspects position, something may happen very quickly. And it has to do with success. I feel like the Six of Wands is about coming together with others and creating a successful business, home, family situation. So enjoy the rebirth. Enjoy the fact that this is a new chapter in your life and that you are in connection with the right people you're supposed to be. This is your destiny, and, things are just starting off a little slow. Now, in the subconscious position representing the last week of May of 2020, we have someone here suffering in silence and spirits trying to help for them to come to a positive resolution. Because you will be able to step beyond these obstacles at some point in time. And it's about having positive thoughts. It's about getting excited about when people can come together, about when what you are creating will sprout. Understanding day to day that this is just a moment of waiting so spirit can line things up beautifully. Because we're going to be reborn. And we will be recognizing how to control what you're giving birth to, like how to keep, somebody needs to watch that your boundaries aren't too intense in connection to another or others. We also have someone here with the King of Cups energies. Could be an older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You may be thinking about a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, male or female, who is also trying to come to a peaceful resolution when it comes to working with others and moving forward. The person you're thinking of, Leo, they may be focused on their skills, their goals, their finances, their creative whatever. And really the advice is just to keep your heart open and know that things will evolve. They are growing. This is going to work out beautifully and successfully. It's just not going to happen according to a human's time schedule. You know, it is happening as spirit lines it up to do so. So they're giving you the strength of material and spiritual prosperity, knowing that as you work on skills, as you set things up, as you work, focus a little bit on your money and etc., that you're going to a rebirth. And in some, I think Leo's going to look back, I think in the beginning of June for sure, and recognize that the obstacles helped for everybody to kind of heal and start over. That's what that rebirth is about. Now, in a 3-card summary for clarification to my left with the same Sacred Circle Tarot, someone may be coming towards you, Leo, with the Knight of Cups energies, communicating kind words and messages, wanting to get together and create a passionate situation. We do have suffering here. I think this is again about letting go of old energies of suffering. Somebody here may be questioning a partnership and they're sitting in energies of stillness, feeling maybe a little bit restricted. But Spirit is asking that this Leo ground themselves and get clear about the journey ahead and maybe where your boundaries will be. Okay, we do have a Spirit calling for diplomacy here. And I think that has to do with this. I'm thinking harsh words and I'm going to be the boss of this journey. But that's going to blow up in some Leo's face. It's about having an open heart, working with others with the lady energies. Fulfilling your cup with ideas, working on hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills, sewing, drawing, writing, painting, whatever that is, reading a book, watching movies. Because the 4 of Cups are here that are causing energies of discontent, and Spirit saying, wash away from all of that. Don't focus on obstacles and challenges tied to the past. It's time to come out of energies of discord or heartache and to find solace in truthful connections regarding others. By the end of May of 2020, we have this husband energy coming in, financially abundant, secure, and stable. Maybe this is another person who's married in the family and they're helping out in some way. This Leo is looking at their many blessings with the 4 here. They created something and like a new home or a new location of sorts, and there are insects and animals and birds showing up. But yeah, there's confusion here for a Leo when it comes to the dedication of another. Be careful not to do something that you will regret, because this is a time of temptation, coming into an awareness of, am I going to enjoy a solid foundation, or am I going to move into a path that could cause me regret? Yeah, so something may come towards you guys quickly, Leos, maybe by the last week or just during the second half of May of 2020. That's very tempting. But you have the strength to research and think about all that you've learned, and the strength to bring it to an end, or at least to a peaceful conclusion. Okay. So to reiterate, Leos, it's time for a rebirth. That's why obstacles and challenges like the pandemic have shown up. It is time to look at the path ahead as though it's being reborn, right? Everything is burnt down. You're starting fresh. You have the strength to plan how things are going to transpire during the summertime. You could bring an end, you're being guided to bring an end to old lessons and experiences, habits, addictions, and etc. For it is time for the next chapter to come into destiny with those in your life who were meant to be soulmates, family members, friends, to watch the energies of authority and to keep an open heart. Maybe you're feeling like someone else is being a little bit authoritative. I'm closing with one card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reed. And Leo, you guys are receiving number 34. So I feel like you've been putting one foot in front of the other, and now you are waiting with the number 3, the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, in your environment with the number 4, waiting for change when it comes to this solid foundation that maybe you guys have created, but that other people need to catch up with you with. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is about trusting that through your prayers, Spirit will help bring everyone together in a successful way, in a fulfilling way, in a grounded way. Yeah. Be careful. I'm getting the 18th to the 25th for some Leos. You have the Metal King energy. So this is about boundaries, but it's also about discipline. Not wanting to have a blip in the chapter when you're just starting out the future of a new location, circumstance, situation. Where you are ending the month, Leo, with the High Lady or man of love and compassion. Now is the time to move into a new chapter, right? With number 1, a new beginning. With reverence and kindness. There are going to be some surprising paradigm shifts that through the thoughts you are illuminating, enlightenment comes to you and you start to celebrate, putting one foot in front of the other and giving thanks to Spirit for the energies of perseverance. So success is on its way. Continue to persevere with joy and happiness and hope in your heart, for you will be compensated. You will find a peaceful resolution when dealing with energies of suffering in silence. Something is going to show up that is very successful and grounded and peaceful and joyful in connection with others, and they may show up quickly and unexpectedly. So there's just a little bit about how you communicate to others as you are building something. It's about opening up your heart and freeing yourself from what was and recognizing that this is a rebirth. This is the time to create the next destiny of your life throughout the next 10, 20, 30 years. Beautiful. So should these messages resonate for you and you would like further information or you have questions, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the Easter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click on the little bell because I am spiritually guided as to when I release these videos, and you'll then be the first to know. Thank you so very, very much to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. Take care, and God bless.